In this video, I'm going to show you how to create text inside of Adobe Premiere Pro and place video inside of that text using a really quick and simple technique. So let's get into it. So once you're inside of Adobe Premiere Pro, we first just want to begin by creating our new text. So I used to go up into File, New, Legacy Title, but we're going to do this a slightly different way. Rather than doing that, we'll go down to the T icon on here, so that is the type tool. And if you can't see the type tool for any reason, then just press T on your keyboard because T is the keyboard shortcut for the type tool. So let me show you. I'll press T, and then all you have to do is just press anywhere in this black video, and that will load up this red box. So all you have to do from here is just type in that box. So we'll go for BR or BF. Then you just want to select that, go into your text setting over here on the left. We'll expand the size of this just so we can see what we're doing more clearly. And then of course you can change the font of this. So I'm going to select a veneer. We'll select a really heavy font because you really want this video to come through. So you want this to be nice and thick. We'll increase the size of this font. Then if you go back to the normal cursor tool, so the normal selection tool, you can just go ahead and center this up like so. Now moving on, you can either left align, center align, or you can right align the text if you've got a paragraph here. But because I've only got 2 characters, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave it on the setting that it's at. Then from here, I'm just going to add some extra bold. You can add some italics, all these other settings here. And then from here, you just want to make sure that the appearance, so the fill color, is set to white. So make sure that is FF down here in the code here. Then once you're happy with the look of that, we can just go ahead and drag some video inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. So before we do that, we'll just drag the text up onto video layer 2, and then we'll drag our video onto video layer 1. So as you can see, we've got our video sitting on video layer 1, and then our text is sitting on video layer 2 just on top of that video. So from here, we're just going to extend the duration of this text out to fill the entire duration of that video. Then we're going to move that text layer up onto video layer 3. We'll go into the new item button on the left in the project tab, and then we'll go ahead and select color matte. We can press OK on this, and that should load up this color picker. So from here, pick a color of your choice, but I'm going to select black in this example. We'll press OK. Press OK on this, and then we'll drag that onto video layer 2. And again, we'll extend the duration of this over to the right. Now from here, we're just going to select those 2 top layers, so that you've got the text and you've got the color matte. We'll right click and select nest, and then just press OK on this. Now you just want to go into your nested sequence. So we'll select the nested sequence. We'll go over to the effect controls tab on the left. And if you can't see the effect controls tab for any reason, then you just want to go into window and make sure effect controls is selected with that tick. And then once you've got that selected, you want to go into opacity, blend mode, and you want to change the blend mode from normal to darken, or you could change that to multiply. It doesn't matter which one that you select. Either one of these options is going to work here, as you can see, but you only want to select one of these 5 options because, as you can see, if we go down into lighten or screen, it's going to affect the black rather than the white, and that's not what we want. So select any one of these settings here. So darken, multiply, color burn, linear burn, or darker color. And as you can see, our video is now sitting in our text. And of course, if you wanted to make any changes to this text, all you have to do is go into that nested sequence. You can increase the size of this. You can add another character. So BRF we'll go for, and center this back up. Like so. We'll decrease the scale a bit. So like that. And then all you have to do to go back to our main composition is just close that nested sequence down. And as you can see, we've got this just here. Now, because this text is in its own nested sequence, if we turn this nested sequence off, you can see we've got our video here. So that means we can adjust the video on its own. That means we can add some color grading onto this video and it won't affect the text, which is great. So I'm just going to add a LUT onto this. And if you see, we'll turn our text back on. You can see that has not affected the text. It's only affected the video below it. Now, because these are on separate layers, that means you can also add some effects onto this text layer as well. So let's go for a flicker effect. So we'll press C on the keyboard. That loads up the eraser tool. And then we'll go frame by frame and make a cut on each other frame. So as you can see, every frame just making a cut, and then every other video you want to delete. Like so. So one frame it's there, next frame it's not, one frame it's there, next frame it's not. And if we play this back, you can see we've got this really cool text flicker effect happening. And of course, you can always animate the text inside of that layer. So if we go to the very beginning, we'll go into the motion tab. We'll create a brand new keyframe on position at the beginning, and we'll pull the position down. Then we'll go 10 frames to the right, and we'll pull the position up. So let's play that back. As you can see, that's just going to animate up very quickly. Now, if we go back to our main composition, because we've added that to our nested sequence, that's traveling up at the same time the flicker effect is happening. But there you go. That is how you add video into your text inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. And that is also how you take that to the next level and add a few effects onto this effect. So thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. See you there.